Ever wondered how a simple ball of yarn can transform into the cutest, cuddliest little creatures? Picture this: tiny, fluffy bunnies, adorable kittens, and charming little owls, all handmade with love and a bit of magic. Imagine gifting someone a piece of your heart, wrapped in wool and creativity. Now, what if I told you that you could create these delightful animals yourself? Intrigued? Hold on to your crochet hooks because we're diving into a world where imagination meets wool, and the results are simply irresistible. What's your favorite animal to crochet? Let's get those creative juices flowing. When it comes to knitting cute wool animals, choosing the right type of yarn is crucial. Wool is a popular choice due to its softness and durability, but you can also opt for blends that include acrylic or cotton for varied textures. The thickness of the yarn impacts the final size and feel of your project, so it's important to match your yarn choice with the pattern requirements. Brands like Cascade 220, Lion Brand, and Knit Picks offer excellent options for different budgets and preferences. Knitting needles come in various sizes and materials, each affecting your knitting experience. For beginners, bamboo or wooden needles are often recommended because they provide better grip on the yarn, reducing the risk of dropped stitches. As you gain confidence, you might find metal or plastic needles more to your liking for their smoothness and speed. Circular needles, double-pointed needles, and straight needles each have their own uses depending on the specific demands of your pattern. In addition to yarn and needles, several accessories can make your knitting journey smoother. Eyes of safety are essential for adding character to your animals, while polyester stuffing helps achieve that perfect plush feel. Stitch markers are invaluable for keeping track of your rows and sections, and a tapestry needle is useful for sewing pieces together. Don't forget a good pair of scissors and a measuring tape to ensure precision in your creations. To start knitting adorable animals, mastering a few basic stitches is essential. The knit stitch or garter stitch and the purl stitch form the foundation of most knitting projects. Once you're comfortable with these, you can explore combinations like stockinette stitch, which is created by alternating rows of knit and purl stitches. These basic stitches will form the fabric of your knitted animals. Shaping your knitting project to resemble an animal involves techniques like increases and decreases. Increasing stitches add width to your project, essential for creating features like the body or head of an animal. Decreasing stitches, on the other hand, reduce the number of stitches and are often used to shape limbs or taper the body. Learning methods like the knit two together, K2 tog, decrease, and the make one, M1 increase, will add versatility to your knitting skills. Once all the pieces are knitted, assembling them requires sewing skills. Mattress stitch is a popular technique for creating nearly invisible seams, giving your animal a polished look. Whip stitch is another simple method, suitable for connecting smaller parts like limbs or ears. Finally, weaving in the ends of your yarn securely will ensure that your creation stays intact and looks professional. These finishing touches are just as important as the knitting itself. Finding the right pattern is essential for any knitting project, and there are plenty of resources available both online and in print. Websites like Ravelry, Etsy, and Pinterest offer a wealth of free and paid patterns for knitted animals. Books dedicated to knitted toys also provide detailed instructions and inspiration. Whether you're looking for a simple project or something more complex, there's a pattern out there to match your skill level and interest. Analyzing a pattern before starting can save you a lot of time and frustration. Look for patterns that offer clear step-by-step instructions and include detailed photographs or diagrams. Pay attention to the difficulty rating and required skills. Some patterns may involve advanced techniques like color work or intricate shaping. Reviews and feedback from other knitters can also provide valuable insights into the pattern's clarity and any potential pitfalls. Adapting patterns to suit your skill level or personal preferences is a common practice among knitters. If a pattern seems too challenging, you can simplify it by omitting certain details or using a single color of yarn instead of multiple shades. Conversely, if you're looking to challenge yourself, you can add extra details or experiment with different yarn types and textures. The key is to make the project enjoyable and rewarding for your unique knitting journey. Adding unique touches to your knitted animals can make your creations truly one of a kind. Simple embroidery can bring a knitted creature to life with expressive eyes, a cute nose, or a cheeky smile. You can use embroidery floss or leftover yarn to add these details. Accessories like tiny knitted scarves, hats, or even little outfits can also add charm and personality. Don't be afraid to experiment with different embellishments like buttons or small ribbons to give your animals a personal touch. Creating realistic features or whimsical expressions requires a bit of creativity and practice. For example, you can give your animals different expressions by altering the placement and shape of their eyes and mouths. Using techniques like French knots for eyes or a simple backstitch for a smile can make a big difference. Experiment with different placements and styles until you find what looks best for your design. Color and texture play a crucial role in making your knitted animals stand out. Mixing different yarn types, like combining a fuzzy mohair with a smooth cotton, can create interesting contrasts. Variegated yarns can add a fun, multicolored effect without the need for multiple skeins. Don't be afraid to play around with colors. Sometimes unconventional choices can lead to surprisingly delightful results. Once your adorable knitted animal is complete, you'll want to ensure it stays in good condition. Washing your knitted creations requires a gentle touch. Hand washing in cool water with a mild detergent is usually the safest method. Avoid wringing out the water. Instead, press the item between towels to remove excess moisture and lay it flat to dry. This helps maintain the shape and integrity of the knitted fabric. Proper storage is also important to keep your knitted animals looking their best. Store them in a cool, dry place away from direct sunlight to prevent fading and deterioration. Keeping them in a breathable container, like a cotton bag, will help avoid moisture buildup and potential mold issues. If you're storing them for an extended period, consider adding a lavender sachet or cedar block to deter moths. Inevitably, your knitted animals may need some repairs over time, especially if they're well loved. Loose stitches or small holes can often be fixed with a bit of matching yarn and a tapestry needle. For more significant damage, you might need to reknit certain parts or add patches. Keeping a small stash of leftover yarn from your projects can be incredibly handy for these touch-ups. The knitting community is vast and welcoming, offering numerous opportunities to learn and share. Online forums like Ravelry and Reddit have active groups where you can ask questions, share your projects, and get advice from experienced knitters. Facebook groups and Instagram hashtags also connect you with fellow enthusiasts and provide endless inspiration. Video tutorials are a fantastic resource for visual learners. YouTube channels like Very Pink Knits, Knit Picks, and Sheep and Stitch offer high-quality tutorials on a wide range of knitting techniques, from basic stitches to advanced projects. Watching these videos can help you grasp complex techniques and provide tips that aren't always clear in written patterns. Participating in knitting events and competitions can be both fun and motivating. Whether it's a virtual knit-along hosted by an online community or a local knitting club's meetup, these events offer a chance to connect with others who share your passion. Some events even have themes or challenges, pushing you to try new techniques or complete projects within a certain time frame. These experiences can be incredibly rewarding and help you grow as a knitter. And there you have it, your very own adorable woolen zoo. Aren't these little creatures just the cutest? Imagine gifting one of these to a loved one or even keeping a collection for yourself. The possibilities are endless. Now, before you go, let me ask you, which animal are you most excited to crochet next? Is it the fluffy bunny, the cheerful penguin, or maybe a playful puppy? And hey, Have you ever thought about mixing different colors to create your own unique creatures? Drop your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. I can't wait to hear what you'll create. Oh, and if you have any requests for future projects, don't hesitate to share them. Maybe a jungle series next? Or how about some ocean friends? The world of crochet is vast, and we're just getting started. Remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss out on our next crochet adventure. Until next time, keep those hooks busy, and your imagination even busier. Happy crocheting, everyone!